Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is your host for Leveling Mountains, Sonia Steele. I know it's been quite a few weeks since I've done my last video, and that is because I have actually transitioned from being a doctoral student to a doctoral candidate, meaning that I'm working on my dissertation. And this is my primary textbook. And the amount of work that I have to do is absolutely incredible, in addition to working full time. So I just haven't had the time to do videos. But this video is particularly important. It is not necessarily about spiritual revelations through the Bible like the other videos. This video I've been wanting to do since the catastrophic apocalyptic Hurricane Melissa that hit the island of Jamaica some 3 weeks ago now. I wanted to do this video to share some information because I've been fighting with COVID for like 3 weeks. So since around the time the hurricane hit, I've been very, very sick. But I wanted to donate, and I wanted to donate to an organization that I know would reach the funds or the materials or what have you, would actually reach the people who need it. Jamaica has been receiving a lot of donations from different countries, different organizations, but the donations have been actually held up. They've been kept from people who need it, especially in the western part of Jamaica that was hit the hardest. Those parishes of Westmoreland, Hanover, and St. James. I wasn't sure what to do, and then like the Holy Spirit reminded me that I had to connect in Westmoreland, a man who is in fact a director, a filmmaker of independent films, who used to do some advertising for me last year. And I got in contact with him. He's still alive, but his home was blown to smithereens. By the time I spoke with him, he'd gotten enough donations to work on his home, and he'd begun to go out and do interviews with neighbors to see who else needed the help. I am going to share his journey here and his information. I know he's a trustworthy person because I've had business dealings with him in the past. His name is Richard Brown with Richard Brown Films. Here goes.
So before we go any further, I want to say thank you to every single person who came to Westmoreland and other parishes that were affected by the storm and lend a helping hand. Listen, let me tell you, without the love and compassion from each individual who donate, who give, honestly, I don't know what would have happened. I don't really want to make this politicized and mention anything about government and what they didn't do and what they should have done. But I want to say thank you to everybody who played them part. It's really hard for me to mention every single person's name because I don't want to start getting in trouble. But throughout the 2 weeks of myself, Adrian McDonald, Jason Barnett, Errol, and others who were on the ground, Denisha Prendergast, everybody who did on the ground, I bring highlight to Westmoreland and say, we need help. Words can't be enough for me to say thank you to those individuals. And to all of the persons who came from Kingston, the one who dig in them pocket and help, I want to say thank you to them. As I said, I can't go mention name because there is so much persons who went above and beyond. And that to me tells me that there are good people left in Jamaica. You know what I mean? To the ones that reach out to me, my subscribers, them send. Because I can't go. I couldn't do this without one. I'm not telling a lie. No, because you don't see me out here and make movie, I not make millions. I make enough if you can keep this thing going. And if you go digging on the pocket and send come give me and say, Richie, put on back your roof. Put on back my roof and look in the back there and say new material there. I want to do it. There's a lot more work left to be done because this is just a tip of the iceberg. And if we really put back the structure together, it will cost a lot of money. For me personally, if you put back all the furniture in my house, it will cost a lot of money because I lose basically my TV, my me dresser, my wardrobe, all of the things them where would have part of making up my house, me lose them. And for me, if you still I do what I do in terms of giving and making things happen, is because of the individual who I am, and because I consider myself as being blessed. You know what I say? That's why I continue to do what I do.
Oh, smash up river gun with the car.
What a lot of people don't understand is being in the diaspora and feeling completely helpless. Seeing what you see on TV and not knowing the realness, and not knowing where your family is, not knowing where your extended family is, and not knowing if your friends are okay. It was such a blessing for me to see Richard Brown alive and out doing what he's doing for the community. And knowing that any connection I make right there is going to touch somebody good. It's going to touch somebody in a real way. What I mean to say. It mean a lot, because a lot of us really don't have a clue. We scrambling. We on TikTok. We on YouTube. We here. We there. We trying to hear something. Because you think it's just, a storm comes and a house collapse. You know, there's loss of electricity, loss of internet, loss of phone, and then on top of that, companies and businesses are price gouging. So you lose everything. There might be somebody selling power that lets you plug in your phone, but if you don't got $200-300 to give them, you can't even plug in your phone. It's that serious. It's that serious. So when you can make a connection with somebody who's on the ground, that's why I titled this video "On the Ground." You know that you are making a difference in the lives of the people who really need it the most, because they can't reach out to anyone. And their families can't find them. To this day, there's people on TikTok talking about, have you seen my dad? Have you seen my mom?
I was kind of inspired when I see a gentleman take, because he had a 4 apartment, and I see him take pieces from the 4 apartment and build back this. It touched my heart, because we know say this is one house where we used to pass by sometime and stop and shoot one video when we are doing a movie. So if you see my build it back, it really inspired me. And I decided, so, alright, some of the things I'm going to get to give to people, I can't forget them. I have to come give them solar light and some of the goodies.
Yes, brother. Yeah, man, give thanks, man.
Yeah, man. We are talk about, man.
Yeah, man.
Talk about, man. We have to help each other.
Yeah, man. That's good, man.
But one I think when I say kind of inspire me, when I see you take it and you one.
Yeah, I'm one in a man. Not the one man come back and give me a nail in a man. Take up a nail, give me a man. Me one put it back up a man. So me want something to live now. You can't just give up, so.
Not sure.
Me have to just go on.
And what size house do you have?
3 or 2 bedroom. And hall and veranda.
Hall and veranda?
Yeah, man.
Why rough. But we love what you do.
Yeah, man, go down flat, you know.
Yeah, and you went in a house when it happened, not true?
Yes, Mr. Man, when me run out, man. Me get a cut when me run out, but me told you so.
Eh?
When me run out, I rasta man, so man.
Time zinc and everything are flying, not true?
Oh, well done. No, man. Yeah, the zinc is fly after this. I miss it, that zinc to fly, I said, no, sir.
Can't turn in there.
Me have to move. Mr. Man, when me go down there, no, man. I saw every breeze have me a toss me 2 sides, no, man. And me hang on a little bicycle, me have I carry it, me, no, me hang on,
you ride a bicycle?
Yeah, man, look one here, yes, man. Hang on, panny. See there, not even done polish out me. Hang on, panny, man, and tag, take me with my rasta, man. And me reach I rasta, man. So come on back for in front part, blow off, you know, man.
In front part, blow off too?
Yeah, man, I just want to put a back part in me with the kitchen, panny. Around there we go. Yeah, man, the whole life front live off, man. Zinc fly all about, man.
Well, at least you have to thank God you're still alive.
How about you, man?
And we appreciate you, man, because we see our trophy. You lose most of your stuff, don't you?
Yeah, man, most of the stuff, see me. I look to see me couple, me look at music and all, so, you know, me not damage. For, you know, not to test them yet. You understand me?
Alright. So we give thanks, man.
Yeah,
so
man.
here, if anybody out there want to help, you know,
Yeah.
it's still a rebuild. See, that's one like one room.
Yeah. So anybody out there willing to help, I just say go, you know.
Yeah, man, willing to help.
Appreciate, you know.
Link me, man. You can identify him on the video. See, you're willing to help, you just let me know.
Yeah.
We can give him a hand. No matter what, anything. I even if you buy back, even one like a dress or anything.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
What a harrowing experience that little man had. You know, for those who don't understand what he went through and what he was saying. When Richard Brown approached him, he was, you know, trying to repair his home and rebuild his home. And he said, you know, I don't have any help. No one's even given me a nail or any help with anything at all. I'm doing it all alone. And I was here in the storm alone. And the roof of his house was made from zinc. And he could see it flying off of the house. And when he saw the zinc flying off of the house, he said to himself, gee, I can't stay here. It's becoming more and more dangerous. And as the zinc was flying, he could feel the wind so ferocious, tossing his body about. And he went and he secured his bicycle and rode his bicycle, or maybe hand carried, I don't see him riding it, but probably hand carried it over to a neighbor. He called him the Rastaman. He went over there with his bicycle, and when he went over there, that man's house, the roof of that man's house started to fly off. And he had an outside kitchen, and it was in the outside kitchen where the two of them hunkered down until the storm ended. And it had me thinking that even with all of the supplies that are reaching the country and all of the help people are trying to help, a lot of people are going to need mental health aftercare after this trauma. This is extreme trauma, and something like this will instill fear into you for a very long time, and all kinds of PTSD, agoraphobia, and what have you. And a lot of people, especially poor people, never get access to the mental health care that they need. And I really hope someone is able to address that in the long term. But let's get back to the video.
Then I pull the stars off of the ceiling. Take your postcard off of the bathroom window. And I try my best not to read what you wrote. Hey, all of my past into the trash it goes. But memories last and I just don't know. How do I let you go? I don't know. How do I let you go? I don't know. Like a ghost inside my soul, you are there when I'm alone. Oh, I try to forget you, but I just don't know how to let you go. How to let you go. Looking through the books and the notes and photos, it's so hard to say what to keep and what goes. And after all the things that we done and been through, I can't help but think what we'll never get to. No, all of my past into the trash it goes. But memories last and I just don't know. How do I let you go? I don't know. How do I let you go? I don't know. Like a ghost inside my soul, you are there when I'm alone. Oh, I try to forget you, but I just don't know how to let you go. How to let you go. All the things that I used to believe
say Father Stephanie God needs and doctor treatment of having a earner need to have surgery. About the 14th of January, then say them if you come in.
But you need to do a surgery?
Yeah, and I just can't manage, I just can't do I just can't even go up and down too far.
Oh, so you mean say even after the surgery you're gonna need to have somewhere comfortable if you can relax and get yourself back to perfect health. Alright, but we can't promise nothing. But at least we can put you out there, and if people see and they want help, they can help.
Yes.
Alright.
Well, my daughter get damaged, her forehead and her foot and her ears. I don't know if it's zinc or some debris in the house fell on her and damaged her. So right now I am homeless. I am homeless. This was the kitchen part. As you can see, it tore down completely and nothing is in there. I'm seeking a little help. Whoever can do it for me, I will be grateful, because I need to pick up my pieces and start my life all over again.
Another thing I genuinely respect and honor is the fact that Richard is going around and helping the people who are most vulnerable, the elderly, the sick. This last gentleman, is currently, prior to the storm coming, waiting to have surgery done. Surgery for something that's debilitating and stopping him from actually being mobile, being able to properly take care of himself. And now on top of that, he has the vulnerability of being outdoors. That's huge. So a lot of times with these things, when there's misfortune, we think to ourselves, oh, well, there's care packages, people are donating, all they have to do is go to a shelter. What if you can't get to a shelter? What if you're that sick? What if you're really elderly? People forget about that. You know what I mean? And I think it was really, really amazing that we took the time to go around, drive around, and find the people who can't move around, who really need somebody to take the help to them. That is why I'm doing this video, because these are the people that really need someone to find them and help them. They can't just go out on the roadside and get help for themselves. They're vulnerable.
Stratbogie, Westmoreland. And this experience is so frightening, very frightening. The house started to lift off, and I called my son and said to him, say, come, let we go to shop. When we look out, we say, he's one fly off of the block, So we run to the shop. All 5 of us into the shop. One son that is 22, the big son that is almost 40, and his girlfriend, and me as the mother and grandma, and my little grandson. 2 grandsons, one that is 17. All of us stay in this shop here. All of us was together as a family, My daughter, she lived down the road. And our daughter, that's a little girl, she can't tell you the story. She was trying to run out, and they couldn't come out, so they catch in the bathroom. So till they see some people passing and them run up to another house. The whole of our house smash up, But anyway, my dear, in all of this, we just give God thanks. Nobody die, you understand what I mean? So we just glorify His name, all right? Yes. So I would love help with the rooftop, you understand what I mean? And all I do, if we can get some zinc, some board, and all of that, I would appreciate it.
paper.
Here we are because we have to do try to see as much people as we can help and interview and get some stuff done. So I am here today with a family, not a family member, but a neighbor, Jazelle Cook. As you can see in the background, that's her house. She basically lose everything. And the house right now, it's underwater. So right here where we sit is Jean's shop. This is one little shop where she have where she used to make a living. So now there is no shop, is no more. So you know that Guardy. So Jean, more you have to tell the audience the experience that you had in the storm.
The experience I have in the storm, it was very bad because I almost get killed in the house. Because the breeze and the zinc and thing were flying. We in the house until water catch our neck. Then we get out, almost drowned. Come out with empty hand. Have nothing saved except the few pieces of clothes that we ask somebody to go in there and take out, and we're trying to dry them to get them to wear. We don't save anything. It's very rough right now.
Alright, so
and I stay at someone's house.
Oh, you stay at somebody's house?
Yes.
Alright, so quick question. When you run from the house, where did you went?
I went to my neighbor just right there.
And
when we went there, that house stopped gone also. So we had nowhere to stay. We have to run down the road again for rescue at somebody else's house.
Alright, so how many family members?
I have two grandchildren, my daughter and me.
And all you were in the house, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, and how the youngest one is how old?
5.
So you run up the 5-year-old?
Yes, and my back.
On your back?
Yes.
Alright, so presently now, how you, because as we said, this is your shop, this is how you make a living. How you guys surviving?
Right now, we're just surviving after the little we have put up. We don't have no money and things.
If anybody would want to help, reach out to Richard Brown Films.
Oh my gosh, people, did you hear what that lady said? They were in the house and the water came all the way to their neck. To their necks. The water. I can't imagine the terror. I can't swim. So all I will be doing is praying. You can't go, there's nowhere to go and the water's to your neck.
Your house mashed down completely. Everything. See Talis house in the background. Talis lose everything. So people in the diaspora have to know, so listen. Westmoreland get damaged. On 4 apartment?
Yeah.
Everything much, everything went up, TV, everything, not true?
Everything TV on tight, man.
TV you tight. So hold on, you in the house when it drop down?
No, we almost I tree there. I went to take her out the tree drop down.
The tree drop down? Oh, and she can't walk, not true?
Yeah, man, she take time walk out.
Walk out?
Yeah, me take time hold her and take her car over because
Wanna go by school?
No, over Irene.
Over Irene? Okay, but nobody get hurt though.
no.
My name is Neville. This is actually my home after the hurricane. This experience was a very traumatizing experience. As you can see, this is what left. I'm currently a father of 2. Currently working at the Rasta Safari as a tour guide. So basically, I have to rescue my mom and my sister to that house for safety. So this experience was a very traumatized one. Could have lost my life, could have lost my mom's life, even my little sister. Never experienced nothing like this before. It was a very scary moment. Thank God I went through it, saving my mom and my little sister. This is basically what lives. So whoever can reach out to me and give me help, I will be most grateful, so I could rebuild myself and my family.
If you don't want help, reach out to my man. I'm more than willing to be that, bridge that gap in collecting and passing it on to other persons. You know what I mean? Thank you to everybody who reach out and call me and message me. Richie, you're good, you're alright. Me a pack a barrel, me a send come. Me thank you. You know what I mean? I always tell people, listen, this is just a tip of the iceberg. There's a lot more work to be done. And this now shows me that this can be an avenue now where we can start collecting things, collecting barrel, and start be that person who reach out to persons in a community who need help. Because this just highlights a bigger problem that a lot of Jamaicans need help. And for a man to go on place to collect food and for this and for that, it simply means that you have to dash your pride for that. And as I say, I want to contribute and want to help, reach out. It don't necessarily mean that I want to help, even though I need help to construct my brother's house. It can be an individual when you see in a video, or just any random person who wants to help. If you get help, reach out to me, man, I will make it happen. My number is 295-7280, so that's 876-295-7280. You can reach me via WhatsApp